Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade, as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead."
The adventurers had travelled for days, seeking the treasure that would be found high in the mountain pass, just south of Riverwood. An imperial caravan loaded with the belongings of a relocating mercantile empire was attacked by ancient Draugr. None but the coachman had survived to tell the tale, and the adventurers who had heard were all too happy to claim the lost belonging as their own. Little did they know, the Stormcloaks were everywhere, their spies and sympathisers in every part of Nordic society in Skyrim, and thus, when the adventurers came across the wrecked caravan, they found the Stormcloak rebels already ransacking the wrecked carriages. As the Stormcloaks sighted these interlopers, archers hidden in amongst the high peaks and mountain forests launched their arrows, and battle was joined in Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. Our scenario today is Lost Treasure. This is the battle mode scenario 4 from the core rules. There is a 6 round limit on this, and you can play in any environment, though we're playing in Wilderness today. For setup, we have a treasure zone diagonally bisecting the table, where all the treasure tokens that will be the objectives for this game are placed, along with all the adversaries. Now, for our victory conditions in this, we need to collect these treasure tokens. So actually be little counters we can pick up and will drop as well when we are slain. For each treasure token searched, we get 2 VP. For each treasure token held at the end of the game, we get another 2 VP. And for each treasure token collected from a removed enemy model, we get a bonus VP. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with the Stormcloaks. Quest I've gone for today is Blood on the Ice. The enemy party has to have 3 models in it, and each time one of your models removes an enemy player model from play, you take an intelligence attribute test, pass one of these tests to find the identity of the killer, and I'll gain 2 VP when I manage to do this. For O's today, I've taken Scavenger. This means I'll collect a treasure token dropped by an enemy model removed from play, and this is worth 1 VP if I do complete it. The first hero in my force is Yuzral Thricepierce, the Stormcloak commander. He's got an Orcish battle axe, Stormcloak officer armor, amulet of Arche, a potion of minor healing, and a potion of minor stamina. I then also have Ralof, warrior of the resistance, with an elven sword, elven light armor, and elven shield, hunting bow with glass arrows, and a potion of minor healing. For followers, I have 3 Stormcloak soldiers with greatswords, 2 Stormcloak soldiers, which are archers, a swordsman, huntsman, 1 Stormcloak soldier, dual-wielding swords, and a Stormcloak soldier shield bearer. Zoe is going to be playing with the adventurers against me today. Zoe's quest today is Treasure Map. A master treasure chest is placed on the gaming table 12-inch from any player model, and you place it as far away as possible as you can do so. Be the first to search this chest and you'll get the 2 victory points. For Oaths, Zoe's gone with Lucky Find. A hero will remove or incapacitate an enemy player model using an item gained from a treasure chest. This does sound like it is particularly hard to do and requires a bit of luck, but 3 victory points are the guarantee if you can do it. Their first hero today is the Dragonborn, champion of Skyrim, with an Orcish sword, steel plate armor, banded iron shield, amulet of Talos, a potion of minor healing, and then the whirlwind sprint and unrelenting force shouts. Vostag, the freelance adventurer, joins them with steel mace, iron armor, imperial shield, and imperial bow. The Breton fire mage, a gifted student, then has flames, fireball spells, mage robes, and a potion of minor magicka. The Dunmer Thief, the Ratway regular, has an Orcish dagger, iron dagger, and imperial light armor. Alrighty, so we are all deployed down on the table for the Stormcloaks. I've got one of my archers, the dual-wielding Stormcloak soldier, and Ralof. In the centre, Yuzral is joined by a clutch of Stormcast there. And then I've got my huntsman with 2 great swords on the other flank. We've got all the adversaries and treasure tokens deployed down the centre of the table. For the adventurers, you've then got your Dragonborn and Vostag. You've got Sven in the middle, your Dunmer Thief and Breton Fire Mage on the other flank as well. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. And so, because the Stormcloaks had set up priority, that means the first activation is going to go this round to the adventurers. So, what are we going to do first? Alrighty, so you're banking on a lot of your Dragonborn here. So, first of all, you made a move. You then spent your Thune, 3 points to do a whirlwind sprint up onto the Master Treasure Chest. Now, because you're an adventurer, that means you can automatically search. So, your Dragonborn's going to try and open that Master Treasure Chest, so we need the dice. So, can you open the chest? The 4 does not open, but nothing bad happens at least. You can try again on another turn. Now, you're going to have 2 adversaries to activate into you. The first of these is going to be a regular Draugr. Use that. And so, Draugr will try and hit you with an aim strike. 7 minus 4, that's 3. That will just be a hit for 2 points of damage. So your armor test ignores 2, so no damage from the Draugr. But now the Draugr Overlord will go, and what does he do? It's Oblivion symbol. And so the Draugr Overlord will go for an aim strike as well. That will hit once again just for 2. Ooh, you're getting lucky on these hittings. And so armor test on the Dragonborn. 3, tank it. Look at the Dragonborn go. So Ralof has moved up and hidden behind the fence, and now we're going to make a aim shot at the Skeleton Archer. 3 red for damage. I think that should be more than enough. Oh, actually no, that's a critical fail. Wow. And so fail, but luckily I'm not within 6, so nothing too bad happens there. Over to you for your next activation. Alrighty, so next up, Vostag has moved up. You're going to take a shot, Skeleton Archer, aiming with Vostag. So let's see what he can get. As a 10 minus 2, that will not hit. Even if you're getting another green in there, it still wouldn't be enough with a 10. Alrighty, well, we'll try that again. We'll go with my next archer and show your boss how to do it. And so my archer then moves up, going to take a shot at the same skeleton. Critical fail. Wow. Archery is effectively terrible. I have rolled 2 crit fails. This game's going great. And because he was part of a shadow outside of everyone, he freely snuck to begin with. He's crept up with a move and is now going to take a shot at the Draugr. So with an aim shot, he can make an attack. And so what does Sven get? Can he actually be the one? No, wow. I can't believe our archery today. Target practice is coming up. I'm going to spend a point of stamina to move up the Stormcloak, and we'll throw up a 2-handed block with him as well. Alright, first activation, then for your Breton Fire Mage, he's just going to cast a Fireball. Now, what's cool is he's got the Augmented Flame, so he's going to get a bonus yellow on damage. You're also aiming it because it's a ranged attack. So, trying to get a 3 or less on dice. That is another critical fail. You have got to be kidding me. And so, after that, you just make a move behind the giant rock there. Then my next action is moving up the Shield Bearer, making a block. We are going to be within 6 inches of the Draugr, so it'll activate. And see how the Draugr activates. Oblivion symbol will move, so it'll move towards the closest fighter and attack. And so the Draugr will try and swing at the Shield Bearer. Hey, the Draugr can hit. So now I've got my block test on a 4 or less. I critical failed that as well. And so yellow for defense, stop 1, take 1 damage. Your last action of the round is just your Dunmer Thief there, making a sneak and then moving along the side of the table. So I've got the rest of my Stormcloaks to go. Alright, Yisrael is then going to move into the Draugr. Can we get a hit? Yes! Yes we can. 4 damage, finally. So with 4 damage, there's nothing the Draugr can do about that defense-wise, because you only stopped 2, and it's got 1 wound. It's taken out, and I gain a victory point. Alright, next we have our swordsman move up. We also have the archer move up, who is going to make a shot at Sven. And so the archer at long range, aiming at Sven. That is a hit for no damage. The dual sword fighter Stormcloak moves up as well. 2 great swords move up, staying out of 6 of the archer there, but then the huntsman will move and is going to take a shot at said archer. And so the huntsman into the skeleton gets a hit, 3 points of damage. Once again, you can only stop 2, so there's nothing the skeleton can do but get shot dead by that. And so with that, round 1 is done. So we're now going to have to see what the event is. And so the event for the first round will be for the adventurers, and it is going to be fresh orders. Courier has arrived with an urgent message from your patron. Draw a quest card, even if this means you would have more than one in play at once. And so your quest is some light theft. You need at least 1 party model to be from the Path of Shadow. You need to choose an enemy hero in the enemy party and pickpocket them. Alright, and so for that, you're going to pick Yisrael to try and thief something from. And so you get to place the adversary, and of course you place it right next to my huntsman. So, let's go into round 2. So first activation of the round, Yisrael is going to move over and make a search action, because I'm not an adventurer, so I have to spend actions on these. A 1 or 2, 6, no, will not search it. So I am within 6 inch of the archer here. The cross swords you've rolled on a Path of Shadow means attack, so you're actually going to move so you can get line of sight to me and take a shot at Yisrael. So 3 or less, green, yellow, yellow with your attack. Critical fail. Alright, so Dumb the Thief is going to attempt to try and rob Yisrael. So first of all, you move into base contact. Now, you're sneaking. I don't notice you just yet, so you're going to have to pass the sneak skill test. 5 or less on a sneak skill test. Let's see what you can get. It's an 8. You fail. Your sneak token does disappear. Alright, so failing that, you're now going to try and shank me. You need a 3 or less with an aim strike. That is a crit, so that's a black dice in there as well. So 3 points of damage all up. Right, so trying to stop 3 points of damage on your strong. Stop 3. So now with your Iron Dagger, your second attack, because it's lightweight, you don't get any negatives, so that won't hit because you've got no additional bonuses. So that's that. So the shield bearer comes in, it's going to attempt a power attack. So let's see what I can get. That is a critical fail. Vostag moves up and you can freely search the objective now. Hey, now you just need to roll the white dice. So now this is the time you don't want the crit fail.
Crit fail, let's go.
Crit fail. Crit fail! And so that means you are still going to get a treasure. So let's see what your treasure token is. The Staff of Ice Spikes. And so your trap, though, is the Flail Trap. Apply red.
Oh.
So red damage, that's a 1. Oh, you're lucky. Now your defense on him.
Is it one of these ones? Didn't have
Yeah.
different.
And so go for it. Your armor stops it. Alright, so Vostag is staggered. He still does have another action, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
And so Vostag's other action will actually be making sure he's got his shield and mace ready to go. And so the Stormcloak soldier goes into... I'm getting a -2 to this because you're staggered. So that's still an 8 and fails again. Right, Sven moves in, is going to switch his greatsword in, but then gets a free chest attempt. So, alright, so 1 or less on that white dice. Let's see whether you can break it.
Do I add anything to this? Terrific. No.
Close. He's trying to jam his sword in there. And so my other Stormcloak soldier with greatsword is going to go into Vostag. Let's see if we can get him this time. 5 minus 3, that'll actually be down to a 0, so that'll be 2 points of damage. So, 2 points of damage, Vostag. And so, there is your defense. You stop 1. Cross swords do anything for him?
Nope.
No. So, he just takes a wound. Alright, so next up, the Breton Fire Mage is going to try and fireball again. So, going to aim your fireball at the skeleton. That's a hit for 3 points of damage, and with that, the skeleton can't stop that. So skeleton goes, and so my next action, we're going to go with the first of my fighters here. Going to move in. I'm going to go a power attack into Sven. Stormcloaks don't aim; we just swing hard. We probably should have aimed. Oh, so the Dragonborn's going to go. You're going to attack the Draugr Overlord. So let's see. That is a crit. So add a black dice in there. into the pile, please. Oh, that's nice. And so, Dragon Overlord stops 3, takes 5. That will just end him right up. And so, because you killed the adversary master, you do get to draw a card, and you draw the Potion of Strength. And so, after you've thrown up a block, the Drago is then going to attack you with an aim strike. 4, that will not hit. So, let's see, we're going to go a power attack with the cumbersome weapon, so that'll hit for 4 points of damage. And so, yellow based, can Sven stop any of it? Stops 1, takes 3. And so, now you're going to have to make an attribute test on Sven because he was taken down. It is a 6, he will go down. Alrighty, so then it is over to me to finish the round. So we're going to go with the dual swords here. And so we're going to attack that skeleton. No, we're not. Black dice to see what the skeleton does. That is cross swords. So it's going to attack. So because it's a path of shadow, it will try and disengage. So I'll get a free attack. Because it's going to try and disengage, I hit it for a point of damage. The skeleton gets yellow. So roll a yellow dice. Do I hit it as it tries to run away? Yes, and I kill it. Radolf will then move up and make a search. And that is, yay! Let's see whether it's trapped. No, I get 2 treasures. The first of my treasures, the Ring of Fortifying Armor. And the second is Dwarven Oil. Archer will then move and is going to search. Oh, that's an open one as well. What do I get from that one? Oh, yep, I called it. And so this one is trapped. Rockfall trap. I mean, yeah, perfect sense. Red, yellow. Oh dear. And so how much damage do I take? Oh dear. And my armor, 2. Oh, I live. And so I get a little token, and I do get a treasure. An Ancient Nord War Axe. The archer will make a move, and is going to search this one, which is also open. So let's see. 5. No, nothing. So I just get the 1. And then the treasure card I draw there is the Circlet of Archery. Huntsman lastly then makes a move. It's going to shoot the Draugr. Will hit for 2 points of damage. So does the Draugr survive? No, it takes 1 and we'll take it down. And so that is everyone. So we're going into adversaries. We've actually got that Draugr there that will activate. So if you'd be so kind to roll a black dice. And so the Draugr comes in and is going to take my Stormcloaks soldier. Will not hit. And so this is what we look like at the end of round 2. We'll have our event next. And so our event, disease. I have to choose one of my models. That model must pass an endurance test or receive the disease diminishing effect card. Let's see if I can get this. That is a fail. And so we have some adversaries come back. They're eyeing up a nice tasty mage. You will get the first activation for the round though.
Good.
Today's video is sponsored by Easy Roller Dice. Fantastic quality, easily legible dice that make your games quick and easy. Easy Roller Dice also sell other accessories for your dice like dice trays, cases, bags and cups as well. Use the code SinfulGaming to get 20% off your next order and help support this store and the channel. Right, so first action is your Breton Fire Mage. Moving back, you're then going to drink a potion of Minor Magicka, which gets you that point back that you need to be able to fireball. Alright, so now aiming a fireball at the Draugr. Let's see what you can get. That is a crit. Black dice in there as well.
3 down.
Oh yeah, that's going to kill the Draugr. And so you gain 2 septum for that nice big kill there. So my turn, we are going to go with Yzerald into your Dunmer Thief. So can we get the Dunmer Thief down? 6 minus 4, that'll hit for 3. So let's see how much you save. 3. Oh, you save all of it, but you do get, and you won't cop the bleed because there was no wounds done. And the Dragonborn then goes for an aim strike into the Draugr, so let's see what you can get. That is a critical fail. They're back.
Woo!
Draugr's then going to make a power attack at the Dragonborn. Critical fails as well. And so going to power attack into Vostag then with this one of my 2. Do get a -2 to that. And helmet. Need a 2 on the green, and I hit and get it. That'll be 4 points of damage on Vostag. Alright, so 4 points of damage are what you're trying to save. So just a red. That saves 1, takes 3. Oh, you get a yellow on top. That's going to be good. No, nope.
No, it
Takes 3. How many wins does Vostag have?
3 left.
Oh, he goes down too. And so an endurance test on Vostag after he is taken down.
3.
No, Vostag is removed as well. I'll then pick up the treasure token you dropped, but that Draugr is going to attack my other Stormcloak now. And so this Draugr then attacks the Stormcloak with power attack. Critical fail. So your Dumber Thief is then going to attack the Stormcloak soldier behind. And so first of all, this is with your Orcish dagger.
Yep.
Orcish dagger? Yep. So see if you can hit. Crits. It's a black dice in addition, so you got 1 damage and a helmet.
Oh.
And your black dice on top, 2, so 3 damage and helmet. So yellow for defense, I stop 1 and a helmet. And so, because she's only taken 1, she actually goes down. And so Ralof is going to do an aimed sneak shot at the Breton Fire Mage.
Crit fail, come on.
That is a crit.
Damn it. I said crit fail.
4 damage, and I know you've got no armor, so the Breton Fire Mage goes down. He now needs to do an endurance test. And so your endurance test on the Breton Fire Mage, that is a 3. Ooh.
Endurance 3.
He just lays down.
Gonna have a nap.
And so I walk up with the Stormcloak there, and we kill your Breton Mage with 3 points of damage. He gets stabbed while he's on the ground unconscious. And so the Swordswoman moves in. We're going to get a power attack against your Dumber Thief with a critical fail. Then we have my attack over here into the Draugr. For 2 points of damage, the Draugr now has a yellow dice to save with. Saves 1, but then goes down. My 2 archers then start waiting in the forest for that Dragonborn to be finished fighting with the Draugr. Then we move up with the dual swords, and the archer then closes the trap on that poor Dragonborn in the middle there. Yeah, you're going to die ingloriously. So the event card for the round, Kind Sacred Trial. At least 1 adversary in play or in the spawn pool. Choose 1 adversary model in play or in the spawn pool. Remove that chosen model as a casualty by the end of the game. So this is a new objective for you to have. And so obviously you're going to pick the Draugr there. So you will get first action this round as we go into round 4. And so first activation, who's going first? The Dragonborn's going to drink your potion of strength that you picked up as a treasure for killing the Draugr Overlord, and then let's see what you can get. Your attack. Critical fail.
Damn.
And so the Draugr will swing back at the Dragonborn, who did throw up a block as their second action. As Draugr critically misses. So power attack with my 2-handed Orcish battle axe. 9 minus 2 is 7. That will not hit. Alright, she's then going to attack the Stormcloak swordswoman behind her. 3 will hit for a point of damage. Oh, and get to add yellow, so for nothing more. So a point of damage. My save is yellow. I save nothing, take 1. Going to power attack, because we're going to hit one of these. Which we do. That was almost down. So that will be 4 points of damage with a helmet. And so 4 points of damage. So 1, take 3. And so the thief goes down.
Endurance or agility?
Endurance.
Okay.
Test now. That is a critical fail. She just died. I hit an artery and she dies. Alright, so first of all we had Ralof move up, and then I've got the first of my greatswords into the Dragonborn. I hit for 3. So, block test for the Dragonborn. Your strength potion makes this a 6 or less you need on the white dice now. So just roll that for now. That is a critical fail on your block test. Let's see what you can get. You take a wound. Now we move the second one in to fight the Dragonborn. We're teaming up with the Draugr now. That hits as well. And so now you need to try and save 2 damage on this one. How you doing? Alrighty, so yeah, that's the end of the round. After I move up my dual sword, not giving in just yet. You've got to kill that Draugr apparently. So we'll see what the event is. It is webs. Choose one standing player model, yours or your opponent's. The next time that model is activated, it must pass the strength attribute test or be unable to move. Well, seeing as you only have one model, I'm gonna choose the Dragonborn. Right, you actually passed your strength attribute test. Great, cool. I don't feel too bad now about this. Should. So, you can attack. Going into the Draugr, you critical fail, and you know what? With that, we're gonna just call it here with that critical fail. Because at that point, you're just gonna get ganged up on by the rest of the Stormcloaks. You're not gonna be able to grab enough objective points. It is a game and victory to the Stormcloaks. Thank you very much for coming to play. Better luck next time. Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlist on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content. Thank you all.